An exponential function which is 1 by 2 to the power x, half to the power x. So when we take a function which is a to the power x or b to the power x, anything you can take. B is the base, x is the exponent. B, the important thing for the exponential form is b has to be greater than or equal to this 0, and b cannot be equal to 1. These are the things which are important for exponential function. So what we can see here is we can have b between 0 to 1, or we can have a value which is greater than 1. So there are two ways we can draw. So when b is greater than 1, we can draw 2 to the power x. When b is less than 1, we can have any value between 0 to 1, which is 0.5. Let us take half. So fx equals to half 1 by 2 to the power x is an exponential function, which is the case when b is between 0 and 1. 0.5 is half between 0 and 1. So when b is less than 1, this is the graph. B is greater than 1, 2 to the power x graph we will be drawing. X can take any value. X can take any value. You can also check this. See, x I am taking 0 value, x I am taking 1 positive value, x I am taking negative value. All the value which x can take is the domain. So anything to the power 0 is 1, half to the power 1 is 0.5, half to the minus 1 is 1 by 2, to the power 1 by 2, it goes 2 up. So your 2 is there. So for any values of x, everything is defined. Okay? So any number which has come, which will give us trouble, or some infinite to infinite form, 0 to the power 0 form, we don't have. So now it is very clear the domain of this function 1 by 2 to the power x or any a b to the power x, the domain will be all real number. X value, all the values which x can take is the domain, right? Clear? Domain is all the values which x can take. Now whenever we want to draw, we always try to find out the x intercept and y intercept, and we draw the graph. Normally for a line or a linear function we do this. So now this half to the power x, let us plot it. We will put various values which are near to origin, that is the negative value at x-axis, positive value at x-axis, and we'll try to make this graph. Y is equals fx. Fx is half to the power x. Half is the base, x is the exponent. Half is the base, x is the exponent. X is the domain, and x value is, we have already seen, it is minus infinity to infinity, all the real number. So we'll try to learn, there will be asymptote and also the range. So what is the asymptote, what is the range, you will just know. Let me draw the graph. Just assume that this green line is not there. We haven't drawn it. I will plot it, then draw it. It will be like this only. Okay, let us take one by one value. So let us take x equals 0. When x is 0, anything to the power 0 is 1. So you have 0, 1, 0, 1. For x, 0, 1. This is 0, 1 is our point. So every exponential function will have a graph passing through 0, 1. So this is 0, 1. Even you make 2 to the power x, even if you make 2 to the power x, it will be passing through to 0 till 0, 1. Okay. So we have talked about domain, which is all real number. Now we are taking the y values, what y values can come. So this positive x-axis will give you asymptote and range, that we'll just talk about. First I am putting negative value, half to the power minus 1, a to the power minus m can be written as 1 by a to the power m. Okay. So 1 by 2 to 1 by 1 by 2, so 2 goes up, which is 2. So for negative 1, x negative 1, we get 2. This is the point I am indicating. For negative 1, x negative 1, you get 2. Now let us put x as negative 2 value. For x negative 2, you get y 1 by 2 to the 1 by 2 whole square. 2 square goes up 4. For negative 2, x value, we get y as 4. So let us plot, let us indicate. I haven't drawn this green line, okay? I am just plotting now. Now coming to the positive x-axis. So now you will see asymptote and range also. How do we get the range and asymptote? So half to the power 1, this is going to be half, 0.5. So for 1 you get 0.5. These are the points. For x0, x1 you get yx 0.5. Now half 2, x for x equal to y is, we are getting 1 by 4, which is 0.25. So 2 and 0.25, this is 2, this is 0.25, assume it to be 0.25. This is the value. Okay. Now we can just increase this. 1 by 2, 3, you will get 1 by 8, which is going to be 0.125. 1 by 2 to the power 3 is 1 by 2 to the power 3, which is 0.125. Okay, when we increase it, because 1 by 2 can go to up to infinity. It can go up to infinity. You will see and you will observe that it is going to intersect x-axis at some point, but it is not. Why? You see here. At say infinite x, 1 by 2 to the power infinity, 1 by 2 to the power of infinity, at one point x-axis will give you infinity, because we don't know that number. This is the highest number possible. So 1 to the power 1 by 2 to the power infinity, that is essentially equal to 1 by 2 to the power infinity. Any positive number greater than this number, which is to the power infinity, will always give you 2 to the power infinity. Any to the power infinity is infinity only. 1 by infinity means what? Any number, if you divide it by infinite number, it is always going to give you 0. So you get a 0 here. That means when you reach infinity, when you reach x-axis infinity, then this graph is going to touch the x-axis. So it will never touch the x-axis. It will never touch the x-axis, because this infinity is undefined number. So it will go and just touch it, but will never ever intersect it or not touch. Never touch it. So this is the asymptote. You are getting asymptote as x-axis, on x-axis. So y equals 0. So you understood the asymptote. Asymptote is the condition where it seems to be touching, but it will never touch. Okay. Now come to the y values. Whenever we put x values, for positive value you get positive y. For negative x value you get positive y. So always you are getting in y, which is the range, you are always getting the positive values. So you will start with a 0 and infinity, that is negative value won't come. And 0 and infinity we have taken, 0 and infinity. This is, infinity is already known, y will give you some infinity. But 0 also included, 0 and infinity not included, but the range is values which are non-negative. So see, this is a negative, this is a decreasing kind of function. Decreasing function. 1 by 2 to the power x is a decreasing function. This is 1 by 2 to the power x. If you see here, there is an important observation.